to show you, the beginning link you just need is fordham.edu/edtech. We have, basically we try and put all of our resources online. So I'm going to go through all of that. Before we get started, just talking about what is WebEx, because WebEx actually has a bunch of different products. We're going to be using what's called the Meeting Center. So you could actually share your screen or video conference with up to 1,000 other accounts. I don't think there are any classes here that big, but if you needed it, it had it. And we're going to talk about how to share your application, your screen, use the whiteboards, and incorporate things like polling and search. To sign in, everybody here has a WebEx account. The difference is you won't be able to record. So if you needed to record a session, you'd have to have your instructor log in. They're able to record, and we also tell them to take the recording and download it right away. We don't have a lot of space on that server, so it's best to download it and then put it up on Google Drive, because of course we have unlimited space. So as a host, you would click sign in to start your session. If you're working with anybody that says, I've been using WebEx, I know what to do, tell them to click on the button that says Classic View, because that's going to change it. Like I talked about before, it has a new interface. That will change it back to what they're used to. If not, just keep going with the modern view. And then your participants would see on the link that you give them, that they would see on the left to join the meeting, and they would type in their name and their email. They don't have to create an account to join. So you click Start Meeting. If you needed to copy the URL to send it to anybody, there's an option here. And then this little screen pops up, so you would choose Connect Audio and Video, and it lets you select, like if you're on a laptop or something with a built-in camera, but you also have a web camera, you can select which one you're using. So this is the interface. And I kind of squeezed it a little bit so I could fit it all on one page. But on the bottom, you have those share buttons, okay? And so the left one is that mute button. That's going to be nice to make mics. You can also share your application or your screen. That's the up arrow. Recording your session, again, you're not going to have that option. You'd have to log in as the instructor or ask them to log into their account. And then under the More button, that's again where you see to copy the link to either invite or remind participants. If you've scheduled the meeting, it'll already have the participants that you've added, and you can just remind them. At the very top of the screen, under the Share menu, that's where you see the whiteboard. So it's not one of the buttons on the bottom, and it's not one of the buttons on the right. You have to get to it from the top menu. On the right side of the screen, that's where you have your panels. You have the participant panels. Again, you'll be able to mute people's mics. Usually we say send out an email, or however you talk to people, blog or whatever. Send out a message saying, when you join, please mute your mics. Otherwise you get like lots of crazy sound of people, moving stuff around, all that kind of stuff. The chats can be sent to either the individual or to the whole group. There's a drop down you would select. And then only the person hosting the meeting sees the notes, but you can download them and share them after. So when you go to the home screen, on the left side, this is where you can either schedule meetings, view your recordings, or there's additional help you can look at. There's lots of different polling options that you have. I picked just a couple of them.
So you're giving a presentation and you want to get some feedback from your audience. Show of hands, how many of you signed up for office hours? 1, 2, 4, 50. That's not very accurate. Old voting methods take far too long, and expensive voting systems like this one, well, they're difficult to set up and don't allow for audience comments. Hello? Oh, nope, nothing. Introducing Poll Everywhere. Through a simple web interface, Poll Everywhere lets you collect instant audience feedback. Just type in a question, and your audience can respond using laptops, tablets, or even mobile phones. Even your crappy flip phone. Hey guys, what do you think of my presentation so far? Is it A, amazing, B, incredibly amazing, or C, not that great? To respond, just text message the number on screen. Or use a custom URL to respond in the web app. You can even use Twitter if that's what you're into. As people respond, results are embedded instantly into your presentation, in real time. Seriously, guys? You can also ask open-ended questions. What is your favorite part of my outfit? Poll Everywhere also lets you customize the look of your charts to wow your audience. And for all you spreadsheet nerds out there, you can even create segmented crosstab analytics. The best part about it is you could try it today for free. So how excited are you guys about Poll Everywhere? A, can't contain it, or B, not at all? Kaboom! Instant audience feedback. Poll Everywhere.
Bar graphs, you can do word clouds, you can do, there's different display options. And then, people, like they said, you could use the regular flip phone for this, but, either text message, like American Idol, or, so the limitation of that, though, is I think the free plan is only good up to 35 users. How many people in this room? 6? So
It's 30.
okay, so you might be able to speak by with that in this room. Google Forms, of course, is integrated with the Google Suite. If you haven't used it before, it's just like creating a doc, but you would just select under More, Forms. And the nice thing about that is it's integrated with your Google account, and then you can export it to a spreadsheet right there. So Poll Everywhere, you have to create your own account, but it's definitely nicer on the live part. SMS poll. You get 300 votes with a free plan. That's another tool that's very easy to use, but no bells and whistles with that one. The next two are nice because if you need to do something on the fly and you don't want to create an account, you can use those. And then have you used Qualtrics at all? Yeah, so that one's like super involved, but you can definitely get more detailed options in analyzing it. So those are some survey tools that you can use. And all you would do is just share the link or share your screen on the screen. Before your sessions, you wouldn't choose a quiet place here, but on the other end, the people joining you would tell them make sure you're in a quiet spot and make sure everything is silent. Usually I recommend people to test their equipment out if they're joining for the first time, like the day before. Don't do it 10 minutes before because it's like stressful. And then I mentioned before, mute your mics, and also it's nice to send